Welcome to part 5 of the Ashtanga for Beginners self-practice sessions. So in part 5, we're going to bring everything we did in parts 1 to 4 in a flow. So this is a lead class. I'm going to add, maybe repeat parts of the flow just to kind of get that feeling of vinyasa, of breathing and moving together. So less talking, more practice. Come to the front of your mats and set your samastiti position. So aligning your pelvis, your rib cage, and your head. Starting the Ujjayi breath. Finding length, strength, and comfort in your posture. Now we're going to perform a slow round of sun salutation A, and then in the second round, we're going to take a few breaths into each of the poses. In the third round, we're going to repeat the transactions in between each pose of the sun salutation, just to kind of go back over how it's like. And then we will do 2 more rounds, bringing it all together. So one slow round, setting the rhythm of the breath to be equal inhale and exhale, making it last as long as the movement, and moving with intention. Every of the pose has a departure and a destination. So we're starting in Samastiti, which is a pose by itself. Aligning everything, taking a deep inhale together, and exhale. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, reach forward and all. Inhale, straight arms, spine, and legs. Exhale, press the hands into the mat, step into a plank, and lower down as much as you like. Inhale, reach your chest forward and up. Exhale into downward dog. One breath. Inhale. And exhale. 2. Inhale. 3. Inhale. And exhale. 4. Inhale. Exhale. 5. Bend your knees, look forward, and step to the front of your mat. Inhale, straight arms, back, and legs. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, reach forward and all the way up. Exhale, bring your arms down to the sides, Samastiti. Right, so we're now going to stay about 3 or 5 breaths, depending on how much I want to talk in each of the poses. So Samastiti, lining yourself over your ankles, lining the center of your ankles, knees, hips, ribs, shoulder joints, and ears, all on one plane. Same with the elbows and the wrist. Strong Ujjayi breath, making a sound to the nose and the back of the throat. Engaging the lower belly, letting the breath move up from the diaphragm into the sides of the ribs rather than down into the belly. I'm going to slowly inhale, the arms all the way up, and look up. Actually, we're going to exhale into vinyasa, bringing it back down. So making that movement, inhaling, reaching up, finding the top position, exhaling, bringing it back down, samastiti. So you're inhaling to reach up. Exhale, you're coming back to samastiti. Each vinyasa is a journey. Next inhale, we're going to stay up in that pose. Breathe deeply. 1, 2, 3. Find your alignment. 4. Inhale, reach up. Slowly reach forward, bringing your head between your arms, the back leg, keep reaching forward until you can no longer reach forward, and then you fold down. And then inhale, reverse the movement. So reach forward and then reach up. Inhaling all the way. Exhale, reversing, going forward and down. All the way down. Inhale, coming all the way. So keeping your back really strong and straight, using the strength in your legs. Exhale, coming down. You want to push your feet into your ground. Activate your legs. Inhale, come back up. Exhale. Come back down. Inhale, come up last time. And exhale. Fold forward. We're going to stay in the forward bend. So relax your shoulders. Engage the breath. Gaze towards the nostrils. Let the crown of your head be acted by the ground. So feel the top of your head and the ground. Feel that action of like just a weight, lengthening your spine down, lengthening the back of your legs up. Now don't, if your legs are stretched, overextend the knees. Keep them aligned. Don't let the knees go backwards. Every exhale, draw your navel more in. And then we're going to transition to the third position. So as we inhale, we bring the fingertips forward or onto the shins and come to that place where back, your legs and your arms are straight. And then we exhale, we fold back into the deep forward bend. So you can keep your hands forward or on your laps if you in your legs if you like. Inhale, really lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, folds. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen, and we're going to stay here. And you're going to tip some weight into the hands. Weight a little forward. You're going to feel your hips, your spine, your rib cage, your shoulders, and your head. And you're going to keep them aligned in the same way that you're aligned in Samastiti. So you want to make sure that your pelvis is rotating over the top of the legs and the spine goes straight back behind you. So maybe your hands are up there. You're going to breathe deeply here. Draw your chin towards your throat so that your head is in line with the rest of the spine. Feel the center of your shoulders, the ears and the center of the hip joints aligned. And let's take a deep inhale here. And exhale, bring your hands to the floor. Step to a plank. We're going to just breathe into the plank. So again, trying to find that Samastiti position. Your feet are flexed like you're standing on the ground. Your pelvis is engaged. And you can line up the ears, the shoulders, and the hips. Deep inhale. Exhale. Lower down, keeping that alignment. You can come all the way down into the ground. Point your feet, straighten your legs, lengthen the legs. Inhale, reach the heart forward and look all the way up. Draw your shoulders back. And exhale, slowly bring yourself back down onto the ground. Let's move into that upward dog again. So inhaling, shoulders go back, pubic bone press into the floor, feet press into the floor, spine lengthen, and maybe the hips lift. Exhale. Slowly reversing the movement. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Notice what you feel in your body and change what doesn't feel right. Exhale. We're going to stay up. And exhale. Back into a downward dog. Breathing into a downward dog. And then inhale, you're going to come back into a plank. Exhale into a chaturanga using your knees, keeping your hips up. Inhale into upward dog. And exhale into downward dog. See if you can keep your legs straight in the transition. So by really pushing your hips back. Let's try that again. Inhale into plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, chest forward, look up, upward dog. Exhale, draw your hips up and back and lengthen your spine. And one last one, inhale into plank. Exhale, down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. And now breathe here. And again, see if you can feel that Samastiti alignment in your upper body. So that will actually help you by knowing whether your back is too arched or your back is rounding. Because you're just going to feel your hips and your ribs and see if you can keep them aligned the same way they're aligned when you're standing. Like your hands are reaching over your head, the same way they reach over your head in the first move of the sun salutation. And let's exhale, knees look forward, step all the way forward. Inhale, come back to that straight arm, legs, spine. Exhale, falling forward, strong legs, head heavy towards the ground. Exhale, coming back to Samastiti. Let's flow. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach forward. Down. Inhale. Third position, straight arms, legs back. Exhale into plank. Strong hips, engage your core. Lower down. Inhale, reach the heart up, shoulders back. Exhale, pushing the hips all the way back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, Samastiti. Let's speed up the rhythm a little. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, straight back, look forward. Exhale, into plank, lowering down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, Samastiti. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. 1, 2, strong breath. 3, make it noisy. 4, 5, step or jump forward. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, Samastiti. We're going to do 3 sun salutation B. So we're going to exhale into Samastiti. I'll do the first one slow and going back over the feet, and then we'll flow. So chair pose, we're going to start by, again, keeping the knee over the ankles. The hips back, keeping that straight back. So you feel the pelvis is tilting with the spine. So the spine isn't moving in the pelvis, right? This is the movement of your upper body. And then the knees are staying over the ankles and the hips move back. So the knees bent. Sorry, I gotta look forward, otherwise I can't see. So this is this movement. Back is straight. Let's do this a few times. Inhale, Samastiti. Keep your hands, hold your pelvis. Hold the spine out of the pelvis and feel how it doesn't move. What moves is the hips to leg part. So inhale here, exhale. Push the hips back, lean the body forward. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Now bring your arms with it, because when you bring your arms, then you can lean further back. So standing straight. Exhale. So you really want to, nearly fold back. Come back to the front. Inhale, center. Exhale. Inhale. Reach your hips back and lean forward with your straight spine. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to stay here. And then we're going to shift so that we're coming back. Center of the thighs come over the heels. So we're here, exhaling, pushing the hips back, trying to keep the knees over the ankles. Forward. And bring, so same. My body position is the same as this. All I'm changing is the bend in the ankles and the knees. I'm not collapsing in the lower back. My ribs isn't, like I can still align hips, shoulders, rib cage, head. And I reach up. And then we're going to exhale, come back. So let's do it in a few breaths. So inhale to Samastiti. Exhale, hips forward, hands back. Inhale, change, look up. Exhale, Samastiti. Inhale here. Exhale, hips back, hands forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, Samastiti. And now, all in one move. Inhale, into chair pose. Exhale, Samastiti. Inhale, into chair pose. And everything we just did still happens, but it's just happening within one breath. To the last one and flow into the next pose. Inhale into chair. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, step into a plank. Chaturanga. Inhale into upward dog. Exhale into downward dog. Pivoting the left foot, bringing the right foot forward, pressing the right foot into the ground, pressing the left foot into the ground. Let's see if we can stay here into that lunge. We got our hips as far down as we want. If the back foot can't go flat, we keep the back foot up. But we're trying to keep our legs really steady. From here, the legs, the lower body doesn't move. What happens is we keep it steady and we reach up with the upper body into warrior one. And as we exhale, legs don't move until we get our hands back on the ground. And then we step back into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Pushing the hips back. Pivoting the right foot. Bring the left foot forward. Set your legs. Keep your legs steady, immobile. Feet reaching into the ground. Inhale, steady legs. Come up. And again, same body position as the first position and the chair pose. So that alignment, hips, ribs, and head does not change. And then we exhale, we bring the hands back. Legs still haven't moved. And now we move the leg. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. One. Feel the position of your head and ribs. 2. 3. 4. 5. Walk or step forward. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, fold. Inhale into chair. Straight into chair. Exhale, Samastiti. Inhale into chair. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, walk or step or jump into plank. And chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot pivot, right foot forward, leg steady, reach up. Exhale, leg still steady. Plank and move the leg. Lower down or skip chaturanga if your shoulders get tired. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot pivot, left foot come forward, legs take the position, be steady. And inhale, reach up. Exhale, steady legs. Back into plank. Lowering down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come forward. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, fold. Bending the knees. Finding the straight back. Inhale into chair. Exhale, Samastiti. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, stepping into a strong plank. Staying into the plank. Breathe. And you can move straight into downward dog if you get tired from the plank. Or you can exhale into chaturanga. Inhale into upward dog. Exhale into downward dog. Left foot pivots, right foot forward, strong legs. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, back into a plank. Maybe move straight back into downward dog if it's too much for you. Or exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Pivot the right foot, left foot forward. Set the legs. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, keep the legs steady until your hands down and come back down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, fold. Inhale to chair. And exhale to Samastiti. On to standing sequence. So hands on your hips, feet hip distance apart. Drawing your fingertips into your lower belly. So you can inhale fully here. And as you exhale, feel the drawing of the abdomen, reaching the spine down, keeping it straight until you can reach your toes. And then inhale here in that third position. Straight arms, straight legs, straight back. If something's going to bend, soften the knees. Exhale. Let the crown of your head come towards the ground. Keep your legs really strong. Deepen your breath. Find where the weight is in the soles of your feet. Imagine you're pushing down with your head. And next inhale, come back to that straight back. So pushing the hips back, the crown of the head forward. Engaging your bandhas so your chin isn't reaching forward. Your chin is reaching gently towards your throat. And then let's exhale and step your hands underneath the soles of your feet. And inhale, come back and lengthen again. So you want to nearly feel like you're going to fall forward, but obviously don't fall forward. And exhale, keep the length in your spine, keep the length in your legs, fold. Draw your shoulder blades back towards, it's funny upside down, but shoulder blades goes towards your hips, towards the bottom of your rib cage. Feel the back of your legs working. Breathe deeply. Relax your neck, your face. And on an inhale, come back to a straight back. Exhale, release your hands, bring them onto your lower belly. As you inhale, keep the hands into the lower belly. Feel the chest rising. Exhale, Samastiti. Let's move on to the triangle poses. So remember that sequence. Pay most attention to the flow between the pose. And don't worry so much about the pose themselves. So starting in Samastiti, let's inhale, feet out to the center. And exhale, come back. And inhale, feet out to the center and turn the feet. We're turning the feet and not the hips. And exhale, come back. Do this again just to get the flow in. Inhale, center and feet. And then exhale, king the hips, reach with the right hand away. And inhale, come back. Okay, let's go into the full flow. Inhale, all the way. So turning the hips and the feet. Exhale, push your hips sideways only. And then reach down. Don't sink into that hand. Keep your hand either in front of your leg or outside your leg. See if you can align wrist, elbows, shoulders from one arm to the next. Straightening the spine, strengthening it too. Strong legs. Looking up at the left hand and reaching up with the fingertips of the left hand. Inhale, come up. Turn your feet. Exhale. Turn the feet the other way. King the hips. And reach down. So feel all of the reach of the pose. Strong triangle between your legs. Strong triangle between your upper body, your front leg, and your bottom arm. So that's the important part of the triangle. It is a triangle. Your spine's got to be straight, not rounded or funny. So maybe it's going to be a small triangle that's going to go on to your knee. Breathing deeply. Breathe all the way along your spine and align the spine. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, turn the feet and the hips all the way back. Inhale, the right hand up, left hand up, right hand onto your lower back. Exhale, twist and bring the hand wherever it goes. And maybe look out to the side. Keep your legs really strong. So you might stay here, you might go all the way down to the floor and reach the right hand up. But you don't want the top arm to go behind the line of your shoulders. Four and five. Inhale, come all the way back to that center position. Exhale, turn the hips, turn the feet. Inhale, right hand up, left hand on your back. Exhale, and as you inhale, you really lengthen the spine. Prepare for the twist. Set the legs and the hips steady. Exhale, twist, come forward and twist the chest to the side. Right hand goes as far as you like. And left hand can stay in the back to draw the left shoulder up or extend all the way up. Breathe deeply. Think about the triangles you're making with your body. Strong legs, strong arms. Next inhale, come all the way up, facing your feet forward. Exhale to Samastiti. We're going to vinyasa and move down to the finishing sequence. So, standing in Samastiti. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, into a plank. Maybe we can stay into the plank for a few breaths. Align your body. And you can move straight into downward dog if it's enough. Or exhale into chaturanga. Inhale into upward dog. Exhale into downward dog. Now I'm going to step the feet underneath us and moving into bridge pose. So lying down on our backs. Setting the spine nice and long. Feet hip distance apart. Legs hip distance apart. And we're going to focus on keeping the legs together, keeping them from swaying away from each other. Hands flat on the ground, feet flat on the ground. Deep inhale here. Exhale, tilt the pelvis, lift the tailbone. Inhale, keep lifting, reach the hips up. 1, 2. Feel how you can equally press down with the hands on the feet and press up with the hips, the pubic bone, and the chest. Exhale, slowly lower down. Take one breath in the center. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, tilt the pelvis, lift the tailbone. Legs really squeeze together. Well, not squeeze, but holding towards each other. And inhale, reach up again. Now you might take the shoulders under and interlock the fingers. Press into the feet. Exhale. Release. You can repeat either one of those, or see if you want to bring your hands, your fingertips underneath your shoulders. Keep your feet strongly on the ground. Inhale here. Exhale, drawing the spine towards the ground, lifting the tailbone. And inhale, keep lifting. Press into your hands. And maybe, if you've got strength, you push and you keep pressing into the hands. You might drop the head onto the floor, but the weight is in the hands. Or just come back to the previous version. Breathe. Strong feet. Exhale. Come down. Breathe your spine along the ground. Lengthen the whole spine and see if you can get all of the spine as close to the ground as possible. And exhale, bring your knees to your chest. Maybe rolling here. Really finding spine, length in the spine. And then curving your head in, keeping length. Knees, nose to knees. Using your legs for momentum. Keeping your spine as rounded. You can round it all the way. Sit with a straight back. One breath here. Think about Samastiti. Imagine you're doing a sun salutation without legs. Standing nice and tall, well, sitting nice and tall in Dandasana or sitting Samastiti. Inhale, reach the hands up. Nothing has changed but your hands. Exhale, reach forward and down. And then inhale, straight spine, legs and arms, reaching to wherever you can on your legs. And exhale, forward fold, crown of your head. Move towards your feet. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Inhale, think about your sun salutations. Come back to your straight back. And, sorry, inhale and exhale here. And then inhale, let's reach your hands all the way up. Exhale, bring your hands back down to your side. Come back onto your backs. Set yourself up for shoulder stand. Shoulders pressing into the ground. Breathing in, exhaling, lifting the knees and the hips over the shoulders. Walking your arms behind you. Keep your knees bent if you need. And then draw your hands as far up the rib cage as you can. And bring the hips as far. And then maybe straighten the legs. Think about the weight, keeping the weight into your shoulders. Feel your neck. Try and find length in the back of the neck. Relax the muscles at the very base of your skull. Think about your Samastiti legs. Strong and pressing away. And then on an exhale, soften your knees. Release your arms onto the ground. And we're going to roll. So again, with that idea of like keeping the spine nice and long, let's roll the spine slowly down. Keeping the head on the ground. Letting the spine come all the way down until the hips come down. Slowly letting the legs come all the way down. Inhale, reach your hands all the way up, stretch up, and exhale, bringing the upper body up. Coming, oh, there's where I'm forgetting the Matsyasana. So let's come to sitting, sorry. Let's not forget the counter pose of the shoulder stand. So come to sitting, bringing your heels together, bringing your hands behind your hips, and slowly roll onto your forearms. And you can really choose a distance between the hands and the hips. Press all of your forearms into the ground, not just the elbows. Reach the chin up and let the head come down. And maybe shift down so that the top of your head is on the ground. And then you're going to try and keep reaching your chest up. feeling a really strong lengthening on the front of the throat. Breathing here deeply. So if you can't breathe, back it up. And on an exhale, slowly lifting the head up, tucking the chin to the throat, rolling all the way back to sitting, coming to kneeling, and we'll take down. So kneeling at the very back of your mat, sitting on your knees, preparing that elbow grip. So arm is making a square where everything is equal distance, the elbows and the shoulders. Interlocking the fingers, keeping the bottom baby finger inside the hands, pressing all of the forearms into the ground, not the elbows or the wrists, all of the forearms. And then bringing the crown of your head into your hands, but just touching it, not putting any weight in it. Pressing all of the forearms down into the ground, push into your toes, lift your hips up. And breathe here. Strong shoulders, strong arms. No weight in your head. If it feels easy, keep pushing the hips up. Maybe walking your toes in. Engage your core. And exhale. Drop your knees down. Relax your hands. Take a version of child pose, so hands back or forward, whichever works best for you. Relax your breath. Inhale, press into your hands, come forward, come back to sitting. Let's take the bound lotus pose. So we're going to do full rotation of